Well, let's move on to some other matters right about now. 21 after 8 as the time reads in the studio. And I've got a very special guest in the studio with me this morning. Allow me to say good morning and a very warm welcome to Professor George Einstein. Prof, good morning to you.
Good morning.
How are you doing this morning? How are we doing this morning? Are we okay?
I am absolutely outstanding. Good shape, good mood, and happy to be here.
Amazing. Is this your first time on the African continent?
Unfortunately, first time.
Okay.
But I'm so excited to be here and to meet your requirements and share my knowledge, skills, and enthusiasm and passion to work for the country.
Amazing. So your first time in Africa, so certainly your first time in Ghana. So we would say Akwaba. And then what would be the response to that actually? I'll come back. I think I've I've overshot. But it's good to see you, Prof. What brings you then to Africa? What brings you to Ghana?
Well, I am on the mission worldwide to just run program, science doctor in medicine and philosophy doctor, the highest academic degree. And I have, during the 11 years, around a record, 130 promoted science doctor and PhD student, working hard with them, and they work hard working with me. Because my philosophy is completely not traditional philosophy. My teaching is the first. You need to have information, and next, if you have information, the second part, you need to have energy. So if you have information and energy, you are able to create your mission for worldwide. And most what I was teaching, that was Europe, America, almost, and also in Asia. So the next continent, what by circumstances of my PhD graduate student, just from this country, took me here. And I was so excited to come, and also because of the country present by the foundation, what they award, I got award, outstanding professor in education, outstanding personality in education research, impressed me, the group, when they present Ghana, and showing me most important, because I have a lot of students on PhD program from Ghana, from Nigeria,
I see.
from Cameroon, right, and also a lot of from Africa, on other countries as well, from China, from Hong Kong. So I understand and feel the spirit of the world, the energy for the world, and the mission for the world. And Africa is just the first country, Ghana, when I want to, with people from here, to establish the Einstein Institute of Education and Health. What education, like I mentioned, is the power, and health is the energy for your country.
That's right.
And longevity. Well, everybody wants to live longer,
That's right.
and happy.
That's right.
Right.
Very important. Healthy and happy.
Right.
Very key.
Well, that is the symphony of our life.
That's right.
Mathematics, music, and love. There are three elements who are, everybody around the world know that.
That's right. Mathematics, music
and love.
And love.
This is international language, because I also ask students, what is most important language on planet Earth? And they all the time said, well, English, right now Spanish, America, Chinese, Japanese,
Mandarin,
Mandarin, right, and also Russian, right?
Yes.
But I said, no. I said, mathematics, music, and love. And that's true, because mathematics is everything. And that's why the PhD student first need to have fantastic and strong information in mathematics, because our system, health system, is not linear system. And this is very complicated, and this is based what my PhD student and science doctor student doing. They know, they try to treat people through the mathematics partial differential equation. This is a non-linear system, as well as matrices. Each of you, of me, have different matrix of genome matrix and DNA. And that we need to adjust by matrices how to treat the person individually. Because, well, by popular science, we are talking about spirit, mind, and body.
That's right.
But in Einstein universe of teaching, is a psycho-neurophysio system. And the psycho, this is just our mind, our connection with, we came from universe, and we are going back to universe, to God, right?
That's right.
So that is very important part to have a healthy, this our brain system. Everything starts from brain. Everything.
Sometimes they say everything starts from the gut.
Well, that is secondary. Well, primary start from love.
From love.
Right.
Okay.
And that's why came new life. All right. But it also need to be man and woman only, right?
I see.
Right, in a natural way. So that is the part. And the mathematics, that's what I said. Mathematics is psycho, neurophysio, all system. Our system is a bioelectromagnetic system. But that need to be quantified as well by mathematics. Because if we only try to think about chemical reactions in the body,
right,
is not enough. It first need to be adding to energy. It's from sun, the photons. That's why my stimulation of the health is immune system by biophotonics. And of course, biophysical, biochemical, and psychoneural stimulation. This is therapy, what I promote through my PhD science doctor student.
Well, I wanted to ask, because we know the name Einstein, it's a very famous name. I'm sure you get asked this question all the time. Any connection to Albert Einstein?
Yes.
What is the connection?
But this is a very personal question.
Sure.
And because I lost my father during World War II because of Einstein.
I see.
And this is very personal.
Sure.
Right. I am related, but it's a personal question.
All right. Not a problem. I knew my listeners were going to be curious, but we can park that.
I'm cousin.
Okay.
Related.
Okay.
Right. But this is personal question.
But let's come back to what it is that you're doing in Ghana, Einstein Memorial Institute of Education and Health. And you talk about, in your line of work, you've come across doctors, PhD students from Ghana, from Nigeria, from Cameroon, all over the world. So from Ghana, are there plans to expand on the African continent?
My PhD student will be probably interviewed as well.
Okay.
Here, and she will tell more about Dr. Chantef Leroy, and she will tell more about how I inspired the student, how they are really, first they look at me strange way, right? Because they never was absorbing medicine by mathematics, right? Because the quanta energy, what I add into the system, this is mathematics, this is biophotonics, the photon, who are feeding us. Sun, our star sun. First giving the, of course, I not want to do that, but first give the energy to our planet. And everything what is on the planet is from star sun. Right? And all reaction, biophysical and biochemical, is from sun and the planet. So we need to inspire students not only on the level what I'm doing, but we need to talk to them a natural way about everything on high school, on a grammar school, but right, and not nothing else. To just the education start from kindergarten.
That's right.
Right. And this is very important. But finally, to find the path of life is high school or a technical high school.
Right.
If we have this inspiration for student, right, that next they go for master level, and then the passion for life is in research, so from science, doctor, and PhD. And that is very important that this message to Africa is from Einstein Institute of Education and Health, right? That we try to make healthy all Africa and happy.
And I know that you do some work as far as infectious diseases are concerned. Tell us a little bit about the methodology, the science, how you're going about that, the cures. How does that look like?
The word cure is not politically correct on planet Earth, because even in United States, I get one get, let's see, fine for use word cure when I try to treat HIV, hepatitis C, staph infection. I'm talking about stimulation immune system.
Stimulation immune system. Okay.
That is cover everything, because that any infection, any inflammation start in our body when is immune system is going down. First, and everything start in our brain.
Okay.
The stress.
Aha.
As long as you have love in family, they don't have stress because they support each other.
That's right.
Loneliness is also not welcome to people. Well, if he is guru, yogi, but he still has around a lot of students who ask master how I need to survive on planet Earth. And by the way, I will tell you something very important for this digression.
Sure.
One of the master of yogi, guru, came person, and he said, Master, I want to excuse me.
Yes, please, go for it. And time check, it is some 35 minutes past the hour of 8. If you are just locked in, we're having a very interesting and exciting conversation with Professor George Einstein. And we're also streaming on social media. You can catch us on X and also on Facebook. Prof says it's all about mathematics, music, and love. But we're talking now about stress, loneliness, and how that also affects the body. You can be the most Zen yogi and still have some of these issues.
Yes, to came adept to yogi and guru asked, Master, can I stay with you and learn more? And he said, well, what are you able to do it? Well, I am able to walk on charcoal with my feet, no sandals. I can also fasting for 4 days as well, and I meditate a lot. And he said, what did you do for people? And he said, no, well, Master, I was working for myself. Okay, let's go back to the people and help the people, and next come back. That was a sense how important is mission for the people, and the Einstein Institute of Education and Health is going to the Africa, give message how important is education, like I mentioned, the information, and how important is also the energy, the health.
A lot of Ghanaians are very stressed at the moment. And so because we're very stressed, we're also not very well. We're quite unwell. How will we be able to benefit from some of your teachings in practical terms, especially in a country where the stress levels are very high?
Yes, when I was driving, because I was, my first clinic was in Dominican Republic on the Caribbean island, and I was living in the area of tourism and security area, and 3 kilometers out of the very secure area was poverty and completely different life. That touched my heart, and that's why I try to work with the people who has the educational power and passion in research to go to the world. That I sending all my students, the doctors, to the world. And that is very important because everything is started in your brain.
That's right.
A psycho-neurophysio system, right? Because physio system, that's all of my organs. In each organ have a different quantum energy, but they are in harmony, like big symphonic orchestra, and cooperate together. If you start have the problem with your brain, with stress, family problem, poverty, and so on, that's the whole immune system is going down.
And that is from the stress. The stress will destroy your immune system.
Everything starts in the brain. That's why I'm going to emphasize strongly that the immune system is essential to keep the immune system all the time on a higher harmonic energy and coherence of the organs together. That gives it the power and the longevity.
Some people will be asking about food. What kind of food is best to not only support the immune system, but make sure that we don't get sick? Is that something that you also focus on? The neuro, all of that. Psycho-neurophysio system. How does food play a role in that whole system?
Well, essential, because remember, the 3 elements what we absorb for our system, external, what is destroying us, is external, what is around us, and creates stress. But water, pure water, with all the micro elements, what they are, all right, not distillate water.
Okay.
Right. Second, the air, pure air.
The air that we breathe.
Yes. Look, I tell to my students, simple. Try to stop to breathe by 5. Check what is going on with you. 10 minutes, 15 minutes. It depends what capacity of the lung somebody has.
Okay.
But finally, the lungs and heart and brain is working constantly. This is triangle of energy: brain, heart,
right,
and the lungs. So all my life, if I have no stress, that I became calm, my heart will beat slower. And try And next, when heart beats slower, you breathe deeper. And this is normal. It's not big philosophy. Give them people some information basic that they will be enlightened as well.
Do we overcomplicate the science?
No, because to understand all the processes, who is extremely our body's temple of, like I said, this big harmonic orchestra, and that's look at psycho neuro. That is all neural system is the created by electromagnetic field of our body. You feel like somebody or you don't like. That is just interference of the biomagnetic field. On daily life, we to ignore that, but or first moment you meet somebody and you can radiate and you feel completely different.
That's right.
You have become friend with the person.
Yeah.
Of course, it could be sometimes illusion, but it's somebody trained only smile, right? And
yeah. That's true, because you can meet certain people and your body will respond very differently depending on who that person is. I think that's quite interesting. But I want to ask about your views on how the African continent is utilizing science. From where you sit, you've had interactions with students from all over, especially in our part of the world, West Africa and Ghana. Do you get the sense that we're actively using science for our development, or do we still have a way to go?
They are hungry of this. It depends who you meet in life, who inspire you in different way. And that is everything. I have sometimes surprise from Hong Kong or from different people, New Year or some Christmas or so. They say happy birthday, happy New Year, happy Merry Christmas, and that's because they searching for the truth, and only this searching for the truth is to be sure what you do in life, that you need to find your path. And my way was also not easy, because I try to find also a master, because I have one professor, another professor, and I couldn't feel that I fit with my brain, my potential to work with him. So finally, I found one professor who said, Einstein, do you graduate high school? Yes, professor. Oh, do you have bachelor degree? Yes, professor. What else? Well, master degree. All right. Right now, take the old knowledge, what you got, and all the books throw away, and come after 3 months to me and tell what you want to do in life. And this professor inspired me to find own life, own path of my life, because he wants to know what I can do for the people. And I came to him after 3 months and said, oh, yes, you are back. I say, tell me what you want to do. And I told him, well, I want to work through mathematics and matrices on solving universal problems. Oh, that was interesting for him. Universal problems.
You wanted to solve universal problems?
Universal problems.
Okay.
Universal problems. And with you, with me, with others, right? By mathematics and algorithms.
Okay. That was what you wanted to do?
Yes.
Okay.
And he was interesting what I want to do. And he said, welcome to, I will be your advisor. So that was the moment when I, all the time, giving the student own path, because they need to find passion for the rest of life. And I use this, my concept in Star Wars program. I came only on passport without visa to America. Visa but without permit of work and so on.
How long ago was that?
43 years ago.
Okay.
And I was in Star Wars program for 4 years. After that, I found that even between East and West, all the time is some problem on planet Earth.
That's right.
And that this Sasha and Kola is also my brother on another planet. This is the matter is between leaders.
Yeah.
Silence. And that I decided to work for 4 years for Star Wars program. And after that, I decided, they found that I start to be thinker, internal migration, let's see. And they asked me, they feel that better, the boss of the Star Wars program said, well, Einstein, probably you like to go back to academia. I said, yes. And they, because I supposed to sign for 10 years, be again in Star Wars program. And I decided to go to academia back. All right. And that's why I was starting to first apply mathematics, Star Wars program. Second was U.S. Navy, very important program, neural, when I developed the neural network.
I see.
For intelligent communication between human and robot system in U.S. Navy.
I see.
And that's was very, this is what they right now strongly tell about artificial intelligence. That was nothing as well as neural network.
Okay.
I learned on those time that human is just have completely different structure, biophysical, biochemical, and psychoneurostimulation from the program for U.S. Navy.
Interesting.
And that right now I survive, and that finally when I go to university to teach, I open the clinic, stimulate the immune system, and I can do it. And right now I want to do here with our PhD student the research, and this is big potential because they are interesting right now on another level to work on education. As well, I said, you need to have communication also with high school.
With the high school?
Yes.
Okay.
And extract the people with passion and electrify them. Electrify them to be a scientist, right? To be, of course, practical scientists, not only live in the universe.
Yeah.
To help the others, like I said on the beginning.
So will you be also engaging with some high school students? Not in this time round. Okay.
That I inspire my PhD science.
And then they go on and inspire.
They need to go to another level to extract the people with passion.
Why not younger than high school? You think high school is the appropriate time to get these people who have the passion? What about younger than that age?
Can I answer? I answered the question also well. I have a daughter. A few years ago, she said that she was 11 years old, and I said, "Daddy, you taught me by 11 years. Right now, I know what to do, and leave me alone." Well, and that is, she's the, it was lower level.
Right.
And of course, if you have like these children, you need to respect, right? Because I since this time I didn't see her nothing, because she said right now she tell me, what do you want from me? I have only A and A plus.
Right. So high school is appropriate from that time on.
Yes,
better.
this is much better because that they are after puberty they are find out they are different.
Yeah.
And they're different. The stimulation is completely from this place. This place.
Okay,
Absolutely.
I see. Well, you'll be with us up until the 28th of January. So the event started on the 24th. And I believe you'll be done with all of the events by the 28th. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. And then how much longer will you be staying? Are you going back right after, or you stay a little bit?
Well, I was not able to answer the question right now.
Okay, that's fair.
I tell you something better way.
Okay.
When they closed my clinic, because I have different philosophy of let's see, not cure, therapies,
right?
But of course, effective therapies. So that I lost everything. Pharma closed my clinic, took everything, but I understand competitor on planet Earth and something to want to do.
Or they
something.
say you're too different. Your methodology, your ideas are so different.
But we are friends all the time.
Okay.
I need some aspirin as well.
Is it a case of agree to disagree, maybe?
If I have philosophy, biophysical, biochemical, psychoneurostimulation, and I try to go to root of the disease, brain or some else, chemicals or some, that general medicine, and not even holistic medicine have different philosophy, still they try to treat symptoms. If you are treat symptoms, that all the time you need to go still to the root, where the disease start, what is the cause of the disease. I have a very interesting, another what is not in the program.
Of course.
Right. So that is the moment when you treat by different philosophy, that is different results. When they closed the clinic, I went for half year to get contract to Thailand. I stay over there for a half year. So I answer the question.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. What about the food? Have you been able to try some of our local dishes yet?
Not yet, because I came yesterday evening.
Okay.
Right, and I just used good dessert.
Just dessert?
Yes.
Okay, maybe today we can introduce you to some food. Do you like spicy food?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah, this for the gut, what you said.
Yes.
Is good.
The spicy food is good for the gut.
Well, of course, yes,
Okay.
because they have... the bad bacteria cannot survive
because of the spice. Well, at least we're doing something right, because we eat a lot of spicy food. But time check, it is some 5 minutes to the top of the hour, 9 a.m. You're still live here on 3FM Sunrise. On 3FM 92.7, Professor George Einstein has been my guest this morning. We've been talking about science, if you will, a little bit of his teachings. He's giving us some insight into what he's doing here in Africa, in Ghana in particular. We've learnt a lot. I know some of the words, as you would say, big words, but at the core, we get an essence of what Professor George Einstein is all about. But you're going to be instituting or launching the Einstein Memorial Institute of Education and Health. And he's got a long career in science, and he's going to bring some of his very interesting views to the people. Professor George Einstein, we're very grateful that you joined us this morning. Thank you so much for your time. And I know those that are going to be coming out to listen to you, they can't wait to hear from you. Final words from you.
Thank you very much. I enjoyed to express myself and to live my passion for the Ghana people.
Amazing stuff. Thank you so much.
Thank you.